Today is Wednesday, April 8th. Today we will join Jesus and his disciples in the Garden of Gethsemane. Our scripture for today can be found in the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 26, beginning at verse 36. And before we read the scripture, let me just remind you a little of what happens in the text for today. Jesus knew the hour had come. He had already washed the feet of the disciples. They had already had supper in the upper room. And after supper, he tells them, "Come, the hour is near." Jesus and the disciples walked to Galilee. They walked to the Garden of Gethsemane. Jesus asked the disciples to sit here. He's honest with them. He confesses and he says, "I'm a little agitated right now, but I need you to sit here while I go over there and pray." He took with him the sons of Zebedee, James and John, and he asked them to pray with him. Jesus is grieving. He knows that the time is at hand, that his death is imminent. The hour has come. He goes to God in prayer at this time. You are one of the disciples. You are in the garden with Jesus. He has been honest with you and shared with you that he is grieved and that he is agitated and that the time has come when he must give his life for you. What are you doing in that moment? Are you able to stay awake? Or do you find yourself sleeping like the disciples did? Are you wondering what the big deal is? You're one of the disciples. You are a follower of Christ. What do you do now when someone asks you to pray with them? Do you stop all that you're doing and take the time to pray with them? Do you say you'll pray with them, but then don't remember, fall asleep, get busy doing something else? What are you doing in this moment? Someone needs you. They want to know that you are there in prayer. What are you doing? Take some time to gaze into the candle as you think about the questions that I've asked you. Are you doing all you can to stay awake, to be alert, and to pray? Are you grieving Jesus by your actions or inaction? Are you praying or are you sleeping? Do you even care about what is happening? Continue to think about these things. Read the scriptures several times so that it penetrates your soul. When you finish your time of reflection, pray this prayer with me. Loving God, sometimes we find it difficult to come to you in prayer. Sometimes we feel that we are bothering you with our mediocre concerns, or as you care for the entire world. Precious Lord, help us to know that you desire for us to come to you in prayer. Amen.